Hi guys, welcome back to meditation class. I'm really excited for today's practice. I am coming to you live from my car. I'm parked in my parents' driveway. It's raining. Nothing I love more than sitting in the car while it's raining and hearing the sounds of the pitter patter on the roof of the car. Like, I literally listen to those like YouTube videos that are like rain on a car roof. So I really hope that right now it's stopped, so I hope it starts raining again, because I really hope to bring you that ambiance and that you can hear the rain pitter-pattering in the background of this meditation. I don't know why I was putting my seatbelt on. It's out of habit. I'm parked. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here to meditate. Today is December 18th, and we are here for our 18th meditation in the December meditation series, the Arrive Challenge, the Arrive series. So, first of all, thank you guys for showing up for this series, for participating, whether you've done all the meditations, only a few, this is your first one. Thank you for showing up, not only for yourself, but also for me. Like, to be able to share this space and create this space with you is always an honor. Whether we have worked together directly or not, or you've just worked with me through these videos, I am so grateful for you being open and trusting yourself and trusting me to share this, sacred place with you. The space that I want to bring us into always is arrival. So I thought this series was a really special way for me to do that and just kind of hone in on that theme. Arrival, coming all the way back into your body. I got the hiccups. Okay, so I'm hoping that will go away. Let's just take a deep breath. Coming back all the way into your body. So a little story, and then we'll go into the practice. But I have this amazing mentor. Her name is Becca. She's not on social media at all. She's very mysterious in terms of her public persona, but she's an amazing psychic. She's changed my life. She is my mentor and helps me with my own gifts. I get to meet with her in 2 weeks or something. So now I see her every once in a while. But for a while I was seeing her for like continuous work as I was opening up my psychic gifts to really just keep me grounded, to keep me accountable, and to help me understand what I was processing and going through. And we went through a lot of different stuff, from past lives to just like normal everyday life of things, like how to get myself to feel comfortable like sharing, how to get myself comfortable like accepting and receiving, how do I get myself comfortable with the idea of charging for readings and charging for sessions. And that's something that has been really helpful to have a sounding board, and also someone who can deeply understand some of the weirder, more crazy, wild stuff that has happened to me in terms of psychic stuff and cosmic experiences. So I'm very grateful. But something that we got into at one point in a session, years into us working together, this came up, and it really just changed so much for me. But there was a point where we went back into, so in the work, with my work that I do with clients and with the sessions I was doing with her, you really could look at so many different things. You can look at past childhood, past lives, future lives, what's going on now. Like, there's layers to it. So at one point we went and looked at basically conception and coming into the birth portal. So when I was born through my mom, like that experience, and there was something going on with my energy body where my root chakra wasn't established like the way that ideally it should be. So it took me a long time to even be open to experiencing anything grounding, anything that's like allowing me to be inside of a body. Oh, I have a body. Wow. Like, I was just floating like a little angel outside of my body. And it took me a really, really, really long time to get inside of my body. And today I was like doing a facial and I was talking to my client about like grounding and stuff and being outside the body. She brought it up. And I told her, yeah, it took me about 27 years to even know what grounding was. And that is true. What led me to being able to even, not even conceptualize it, but even believe into the concept of grounding. What's like this, like, what does that matter? Was opening myself up to learning about Reiki and learning about energy so that I had words to like now comprehend the reality outside of me that I was already experiencing that was causing overwhelm in my body because I had no way to process it or understand it. And so I bring these practices forward because I want to help people do that. And it's not always something like I can just tell you a step by step. This is how you're going to be grounded inside of your body. And this is how you're going to clear your past lives, and this is how you're going to do that. It's really like an experiential thing. So we can do it together in meditation. We can do it together in a session, and you can do it for yourself. But it's really just like about exposing your mind to new frequencies is how the guides explain it, but to new ideas. So sometimes when you do something, you might not understand it for a long time. And that can be very frustrating, especially as the psychic, giving someone a reading. I'm like, okay, here's all this crazy information. And sometimes it lands right away. But sometimes it's like this stuff doesn't make sense till later. So that can sometimes be frustrating because I'm like, okay, I want to give you the instant gratification, but sometimes it's really about like providing the keys that you have to use to unlock a door inside of yourself. So I'll keep showing up to do these meditations again and again because not only is it rewarding for me, but it's also helping people reward themselves, which I think is like, as a teacher, the most exciting thing that I can possibly do, like to guide you there. I can't do it for you. God can't do it for you. Like we have free will in this, whatever we're in, this earth plane. You know, God can do a lot. Your guides, your angels, your connections in the spirit realm, your connection to your higher self and your body and your intuition, like this can all help you, like with the experience, but you are the one who has to experience it and take action. Also, sometimes it takes a while to process what is even happening. So yeah, just breathing for like 10 minutes a day, like, yeah, you're like, what is this really doing? It is doing so much. It's like opening, I see it as it's opening portals and doorways, like, and it's just like, when are you gonna walk through them? So we're all just coming back inside of ourselves, because it's really difficult, I think, in the society that we live in, to experience the breadth of human emotions. You know, it's so easy to push things down or hide from things or push things away because it's scary. Even if it's a good thing, you're like, oh, this is new and different. And it's also overwhelming. So because there's horrible, horrific things happening constantly all day, every day. And we're just watching it through our little screens that are made by fucking children that are like, you know, the whole thing. It's so overwhelming that it's easy to disassociate and just come outside the body again and just be this little floating thought form, because your body knows what's going on. Your body's experiencing everything and clocking everything. They're doop, boop, 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 play by play. Everything's going on inside the body that if you don't remember this machine that we are inside, this organic machine that we are inside, will remember. So oftentimes, it's really about like finding a way for you to like decipher the information that your body is telling you. So some people that's learning, like some people that's very linear, like left brain thinking, like these are the nutrients that I need for my body to provide me things, and this is what the minerals, and I have this many bones in my body, and this is how my brain works. Like that's all amazing and very important to know, and I wish that I retained that information more clearly, because I'm always looking up stuff again and again if I want to know like the facts. But then there's also the intuitive way, the right side, the right brain, to interpret all the information of what you're processing around you. So like being able to interpret things through your energy body. So that's why I think things like meditation are useful, because it's a way for you to start to communicate with those layers of your being. Like we're not just talking to the skin and the guts and the bones, like we're talking to the nerves and deeper into the brain waves, into everything that fires off and creates our experience within our eyes and the neurons. It's like it's an orchestra. Everything's like creating something around us. And with those who have eyes to see, as they say, it can be overwhelming because you're looking into like dimensions of space. But yeah, we're just getting a little esoteric real quick. Let's get into meditation, because this is my why. This is like why I do these things, is because I want to help provide people with the gnosis and knowledge, like whether they can pick up what I'm putting down in the moment, like maybe they don't, but it's like a file, a download, like you put it in you and it unlocks when it needs to. So when you do these practices, it's really about bringing in information for your body to heal and to communicate with you. So it's really about establishing, in one sentence, to sum it all up, it's really about establishing a relationship with yourself. Self-knowledge. Title. Okay, so let's get into today's practice. Today for meditation class, I would like to do a connection meditation. So my intention with this practice today is that we're going to connect with guidance from our spiritual team, our spiritual family. So you might have an ancestor or a loved one that you like will connect with, or a spirit guide or an angel or your higher self, like any kind of, even God, whatever is like your practice. I want you to open yourself up to connect to this energy today. And if you are open to receive messages from these spirits, they're going to come through. So we're going to go and do this through a guided visualization. So if you're open to practice today in this very moment, you can now sit down or lie down. Otherwise, you can save this video and come back and do the meditation portion. And then for people watching on YouTube, I will put timestamps in the meditation, what time we're going to start the practice. So if you're catching this and you want to watch it later, I will add those later. I have every intention to add those to all the rest of the meditations too. I've just been doing the meditations so late that I'm like, get so relaxed, and that I don't want to deal with all that tech stuff in the moment. So we'll get it all done for those who are watching the replay. So, closing our eyes, getting comfortable for this practice. You again can be lying down or seated in a chair, whatever is most comfortable. We'll be here about 15 minutes. So I invite you to close your eyes. And to begin this practice, I ask you just surround us in a circle of white light for protection, strength, knowledge, and understanding. any energy that we ask to connect with, we ask to bring in the highest vibration of unconditional love, healing frequency. So in your mind's eye, do your best to just follow along with the words I am describing. At one point, we'll stop talking and you'll have your own inner experience. If you'd like, you can journal about it after, write down what came through, and we'll call you back. So, to begin, we're just going to drop in with a little breath. So, breathing in through the nose, gently exhale out the mouth. We're going to do 5 breaths like this. Breathing in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Breathing in. Breathing out. Again, breathing in. Exhale, let it all go. I want you to just gently place your hands on your heart, feeling the sensation of the warmth of your hands against your body. Noticing any spaces in your shoulders, your upper back, where you can wiggle, loosen it up, relax a little bit. Continuing your breath. In your mind's eye, I want you to imagine yourself seated in a beautiful, cozy room. There's armchairs, soft, beautiful rugs. In the corner, you see a crackling fireplace. And there's a table, a round circular table with 2 armchairs off in the corner by the fireplace. I invite you to walk over to these armchairs and take a seat. Just noticing your surroundings. Do you pick up any colors, shapes? The texture of the chair as you are seated. Just noticing. And this is a beautiful meeting place, a room within your mind that is safe for you to connect. And at any point, you can come back to this place during meditation to rest, to rejuvenate, and to connect with your spiritual guidance team. The table has some gifts for you. A cup of tea for you and your guide. And for the moment, it is just you. So just taking a few moments to get connected to your surroundings. Noticing any sounds. Can you hear the noise of the crackling fireplace? Perhaps it's raining. You can hear the sound of the rain, just like the sound of the rain in this video. Taking a sip of your tea and just relaxing here a moment. And just bringing forward in your mind an intention to connect with your spiritual guidance team. Perhaps you want to ask them for healing, ask them for knowledge, ask them for insight. Just set an intention now in your mind. What are you looking for? And what are you open to receive today? Take a deep breath. And we set this intention together, asking now for your guide to come forward. Come forward into the room, closer and closer, approaching the chair next to you. And coming to connect, to make themselves known, to bring in their presence, their frequency, and their energy, so you can remember what it feels like when they are present. Some of you might see them clear as day, just like you see me in these videos. Or like a photograph. Maybe you'll just get a color or a shape. And some of you might get more symbols, energies. It feels a certain way. You feel the emotion. You feel it in your body. Some of you might get words or information. We're going to stay here about 5 minutes, just allowing your spirit guide, your guidance team, to bring any insight, healing information, and whatever your intention is for this connection, bring that forward. And just noticing how the information's coming in. Can you ask them a question? Do you get an answer? Is it telepathic? You're getting just thoughts in your mind. Just noticing how you feel. Be open to the experience. And we'll call you back in about 5 minutes. Calling forward our spirit guides, guidance team. Bringing in a little Reiki to support you, grounding this information into your body. Just taking note of any last little bits of insight, information, giving thanks to your guide for coming forward, and giving love and knowledge, knowing that you're always connected and you can call them back into your experience, into your life, into your every moment, to continue to deepen this connection, this remembrance, this relationship. When you're ready, you can imagine saying your goodbyes and And standing up, walking to the corner of the room, you notice a doorway. When you're ready, you can open that door and walk through it. And on the other side is the room that you are in now. Imagine coming back into the moment you are in now, aligning all your bodies, mind, body, spirit, and coming back into your everyday experience. Calling you back into your body, back into the moment. When you're ready, you can take a few deep breaths. Exhale out the mouth. And slowly you can open your eyes. Welcome back. If you would like, I invite you to take a few moments, my squeaky shoes, take a few moments to journal, come back slowly. You might feel really relaxed. You might have so much information that came through. You might not feel anything. And you're just like, oh, okay, that was cool. And everything is perfect. There is no right or wrong way to do this. So I'm proud of you for showing up. I hope you enjoyed this practice. And please tell me how this experience was. If you did get a lot of visuals, let me know in the comments. Send me a DM. If you had more of a feeling experience, if you have questions or anything during these practices too, you're always welcome to connect in the comments or DM me on Instagram, connect in the comments here and on YouTube. I really, really, really want to know about your experience, so please let me know. Thank you. I really enjoyed that. Honestly, it's exciting for me too, because I get to listen back to the meditations and have a whole different experience than I did when I was guiding the meditation. So exciting. So thank you so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And I also got a call in the middle of that, so I'm hoping it didn't disrupt everything, but we'll have to find out later. Bye, y'all. Love you.